Mayor Barney, where were you born and educated?
Well, I was born in eastern Arizona in a little town called Safford, moved to Queen Creek in the winter of 1948 and have been here ever since. I went to high school. I went to grade school, of course, in Queen Creek. Trying to get ahead to the high school, I went to high school in Chandler because after high school I went to Mesa Community College and got an associate's degree, and then to ASU to get a bachelor's degree.
Cool. Well, what key life experiences or jobs have formed who you are today?
Well, I'm very limited on job experiences. I grew up on a farm and have worked on the farm all my life. Really the only job I've ever had is working on the farm. But I did spend 2 years in South America on a church, LDS church mission, which gave me a perspective of what the other world lives like and how they react and do. The rest of the world looks like was very eye-opening to me.
So how did you become passionate and involved in our city?
Working there again on the farm when the TRW airbag plant started growing in Queen Creek, actually in Mesa on the other side of Germain Road. They have their entrance off of Germain Road, and I would have preferred it off of Pecos Road because it split our farm in two. And so we had a lot of traffic. It's hard to get across the road. And I was thinking, well, if I had gotten involved, I might have been able to do something and change the pattern of their business. But because I wasn't involved, it interfered with our farming ability. So I thought, well, I better start getting involved because as Queen Creek grows, we have a lot of family here that needs to be protected.
Yeah. And why would you consider our city a great city?
You know, that question is one of my favorite questions because I love the people in Queen Creek. The people is what makes us such a great community. I don't know if it's going from our agricultural roots, but we are getting great people that move in, friendly people, people willing to help their neighbors, people willing to go out of their way, in my opinion, to do the right thing. And I think like people attract like people. And so we probably got, as far as I'm concerned, one of the greatest communities in the country, and it's all because of the people.
And what causes, projects, and activities are you involved in today, and why?
As mayor, I get involved in a variety of projects. We're involved in transportation issues. We're involved in health issues. We're involved in a lot of things that are going on in the community right now. And right now, one of the things that we're really looking at, a good neighbor program that is really promoting, and because of our growth and everything, it has been a great program, and we're honor good neighbors in our council meetings, and that's been a fun event to do.
Well, how do you collaborate with other groups and individuals to realize your impactful work?
But on council, there are 7 of us, and each of us have an equal vote, and we all get out and work and do and want to know what's going on in the community and hear from our residents about what's going on and what's focusing and what we can do to improve our community. And like I said, we have a lot of influence on other committees because our council is very active in other groups, not just in Queen Creek. They're active in cities and town committees. They're active in MAG committees. They're active in committees that have to do with Pinal County. So we have a lot of influence because our council is very active about and very open about their sharing their time with our neighbors.
What other creators who are focused on similar causes and projects and activities have influenced you in your life?
Probably the greatest influence on my life has been my parents. I know a lot of people say that, but my mom just passed away in April, and my dad is still with us. He's 95 years old. And having grown up in a rural community and worked on the farm, and he's been my boss for 70 years, it's kind of hard not to have him be the influence. But on the side, a lot of influential people that I've associated with in Queen Creek that I grew up associating with, the Sneff family, the Ellsworth family, the Power family, the Aldecoa family, the Valenzuela family, the Powers.
And what would you recommend I do to become a future creator of our great city?
Get involved. You can get involved in lots of ways. You can come to council meetings and see what's going on and become part of the process of working in the 20 ways. Just getting involved in our community, just becoming part of the solution rather than part of the problem. And it